Well, hello, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. You may have recalled that we were going to do the social link stuff, but actually, we need to make a quick trip over to, I think this is a sports store that we need to hit up here.
Welcome.
And, yes, so here it is. We need to buy the jump queue here, special queue made for jump shots. I thought it was here. I don't have the location in my notes because apparently I forgot to write it down. So we want to actually go ahead and buy that. Couple other things that they have some notes of, like they have some other stuff that you can use that we don't care about, that would improve things, but we don't care. Let's see here, which is fast heal. That actually doesn't sound like a bad thing to have, but I just want to see what else they have. Really, the biggest thing here was for the jump queue. That's what we wanted to pick up. And now we can head over to the school and sneak up to the roof so we can hang out with our friend Haru. So let's sneak up there. Well, hello.
Good day.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's hang out.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I was spacing out for a moment there. Would you like to check on the planters with me? I would appreciate the opportunity to speak with you.
Thank you.
The truth is, so I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. I just got a little dizzy there for a second. You look exhausted. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see. Next up is dirt for the planters. Ah. I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has really been pushing us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. That sounds really tough. It is. People simply won't stop offering their opinions to me. I never imagined how difficult life could be in a position of power. This must have been why my father was so busy all the time. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san is suggesting. You should tell him that.
Excuse me?
You really think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking and what's truly important to me. You can do it, Haru.
Yes.
I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Akira-kun. Alright. Are we finally getting some change in this one? Anyway, we get soil improvement decreases the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables. So yeah, so now it's just faster veggies. Yay! Oh, and I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Takakura-san. It's going to take some time to prepare though, so it will have to be my secret for now. But I'll tell you next time, okay?
Now, shall we return home?
Hello, sorry, are you home yet? I wanted to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I will always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration, Akira-kun. The rest is up to me. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but I believe it will go well, and it'd make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first, though. Okay, I'll see you again at the rooftop. We're going to be very quickly just powering through her social links here.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
Another box came for you. Alright, so we get the legendary Yaki Emo. We get some Beni Azuma.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly what we have. Did we watch television today? I don't remember if we did or not. We asked people for their thoughts on the House of Representatives election. They were asked which politician they thought had the most promise. The name we heard most often was Masayoshi Shido, the leader of the United Future Party. It's just one more piece of evidence solidifying Mr. Shido as the frontrunner in this race.
Now then.
Just you wait, we'll knock you off your high horse soon. Okay, so we should be able to go, now that we have the jump shot, or the jump queue, we should be able to head over here and actually do that. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
Welcome! What are you
The way the balls are positioned, I'll need to make a difficult shot to clear this. That cue, are you going for that shot?
Nice.
Nice, that was a perfect jump shot.
Nailed
You
it.
did it, what a show off.
I knew you could do
You actually pulled off that shot, that's why you're our leader. Looks like your challenge brought everyone together. Alright, and we get to technical rank 3, which is even better than what we had to begin with. And I think we have one more left. Even if you don't win, it's fun just to sink the balls into the pockets. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though,
it. Wow.
thanks to you playing billiards, it looks like you've gotten better at analyzing situations. Wait, more knowledge? I'm actually kind of surprised. Normally it's kind of random, so.
That was so much fun.
All right, and we get a boost with everybody. Hey there, sorry to interrupt your fun. It looks like you're trying to learn technical shots. Let's see, I think you'd be able to pull off a really advanced shot. It's called a masse shot. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, or a mash shot. It allows a ball to make a sharp, oops. I suppose there isn't much point to me explaining it now. Let me give you this book. I think it'll be quite useful to you. Okay, so we get the Billiards Magician. We have to read that. If you're confident in your proficiency, maybe you should give it a try next time. All right, well, let's take the book home and we're gonna read it. Have you been well, Akira? Yeah, and you guys? We're all fine. I'm jelly you get to ditch school and all. Anyways, everything on TV and even online is irritating as shit. Not a day goes by that we don't see Shido on the news. Same with Akechi, all that genius detective stuff is a load of bullcrap. It makes me sick how quick they are both to act like heroes. Honestly, the people who believe that rubbish are just as bad. Totally, everyone's been going on about the end of the year elections like it's some kind of festival. Yes, this political season is nothing more than a party for most of them. But depending on how we approach it, this might actually be a good opportunity for us. We'll take the advantage of this commotion to execute our mission. It will be a great distraction. Considering all the attention they're getting, the appearance of the Phantom Thieves will be huge. Let's show them the Phantom Thieves are still going strong as ever. It'll be your call when we meet. Just be careful, okay? We're not gonna quite do that at the moment, obviously. We have a message from Futaba who wants to head to the palace, but we're not gonna do that at the moment. We actually want to take a guess what we're doing today. Yeah. We have 2 more ranks, I think, with her. 3. We're gonna hit rank 8 today. How are our vegetables doing?
Good day.
Oh, we can harvest them, so let's go ahead and do that. We get 3-star onions. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grow some more veggies.
Good day.
I hate this music. I mean, I love the music, but I also really wish that it wasn't this music. We're gonna grow some earth beans. And we're gonna be able to get these on 12/1, so 2 days from now. Wow, 2 days from now. Okay, let's go ahead and let's hang out.
Huh?
Oh yes, there was something I wanted to talk with you about. I thought a great deal, both about Takakura-san and the company. Do you have some time to talk today? Alright, let's go ahead and hang out with her.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see...
Hey!
Hey Akira-kun, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that will help me show Takakura-san how I really feel is right here. The soil? Correct.
To be honest...
You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic item I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words, just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into the soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising these plants has taken considerable effort. I've checked on them every day, given them water, put them in the sun, but all of that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of the soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will think when he tries it. Any one of these. It'll help him understand you.
Yes!
Yes, I fully believe in that. It's strange, only recently I was struggling to find belief in anything. By the way, I thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Takamura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is people don't think of Okumura Foods very highly right now. So I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with a low-quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them. Alright, you're amazing. Well, naturally, I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Akira-kun, it's reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil. And because of you that I have the courage to tell Takamura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking. Alright. We can endure so she can now survive a fatal attack.
Alright.
Now then, I need to take some of the soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry a bag for me?
Goodbye!
Well, see you later. Hello, thank you for giving me a hand today. I'm already testing the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. I want some too. Come to think of it, I remember seeing some plants in the blonde too. Are you taking good care of them? Make sure you give them lots of love, okay? All that's left for me is to muster up the courage to express my own opinion. I'll contact Takakura-san and make sure it works with your schedule. I hope my magic item will work on Takakura-san. I'm going to do everything I can, so I hope you'll see it through with me. Okay, bye. Okay, so today we have a book that we can read. Yeehaw.
Ah, you're back.
And, did we watch the news? Or we didn't watch this today. Pawn to 3-6, but this doesn't seem like it will lead to checkmate. Yes, this is quite an event. I think I've turned it around. Wait, If I take this and take that, will I have enough pawns? Whoa, I'm in trouble. Huh? I have no idea what this means.
Hey!
Alright, so today we're actually going to read The Billiards Magician.
Make sure you close up.
Think of yourself as an entertainer.
Oh.
Check this picture out. This is basically a show considering how crazy this looks.
Oh.
So you finished reading Billiards Magician. I didn't know billiards could be so exciting. The book even had a detailed explanation and pictures on how to do the mass shot that we were trying to figure out. but we'll have to see if you can actually pull it off. Let's go play sometime soon.
All right.
Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Yes. Snooze times. This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Cheeto cool?
How
A
about
charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited, Not only does Mr. Cheeto have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader. Like communication skills. Don't you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone's getting tricked by his facade. They don't know it's all lies. We have to make him show his true colors.
Hey,
Alright, so yes, we do have a target, mementos. Oh, and we have an instant message from Futaba, who wants to hang out with us, which we're not going to do at the right this second. We're going to head downstairs. Let's watch the news, shall we? We're bringing you today's Discovery Town detectives, all the way from Yaso, Inaba. We're here in front of Marukyu Tofu, which is the home of the famous idol Rosette. Rise Kujikawa went on hiatus for a bit, but maybe her unwavering appeal is from the power of tofu? Yeah, remember Rise? Yeah, that's
Hey,
she's around. She's still doing pretty well. I don't know, it's a nice little thing to see. All right, let's hang out with
Welcome
Futaba.
what?
Hey, Akira, I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on the promise list. The last thing on the promise list, being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot.
All right.
I'm coming for you, Akihabara.
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back.
Okay.
I'm kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out.
30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. Futaba's been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun. Guess that means I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
All right, we'll do it together.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
All right, you can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
Uh-oh. All right, I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy, but it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
Alright. So, we have reached rank 10 with Futaba and maxed it out.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Hermit, granting thee infinite power.
Alright, and we have unlocked Final Guard, chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. And additionally, she levels up to the next persona. Her Trickster has changed. So we go from the Necronomicon to... fucking black hole. Oh god, what is it?
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
Alright, she is her persona is now Prometheus. I don't even know what to do with this. It's an orb.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
Alright, and she learns Treasure Skimmer, which you'd find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. So you can basically get a lot of stuff. Also, the persona, what do you want to call it, trait has changed. All out attacks may defeat all foes and restore 25 hit points to all allies. Yeah, that's really, really nice. It's gonna make healing a lot easier because then we're just not gonna have to deal with it like we were.
Ah, you're back.
I already watched television, so we're gonna head up to Kichijoji. Let's go see if we can't do that shot.
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
The way the balls are positioned, I'll need to make a difficult shot to clear this. That pose, are you going for that shot?
Nice.
No, that's what I call a mass shot. I'm just gonna call it a mass because I don't know.
Went really
Wow, I
well.
couldn't look away from it. You actually pulled off that shot. That's why you're our leader. All right. And with that, we max out our technical rank. And so that's actually really good. Good job.
That was fun, huh?
All right. And so we don't need to do billiards anymore unless you really want to. We're not going to be doing any more of that. Our guts got upgraded that time around.
So much fun.
So from here on out, most of our evenings are basically free. So it's whatever you want to do, whatever you want to take care of. I heard Shido's approval rating went up again. This election's already decided. I mean, I can't imagine anyone but Shido in office. It'd be nice to have a strong country. Shido has this in the bag. I can't wait for the election. It's already December. This sure has been one rough year. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. I'm glad the election's almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Masayoshi Shido in office. Yes, he seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year. Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. We must act swiftly. I think we still have like 16 days? 17 days? 17 days. We have plenty of time. All right, so we have an instant message from Haru who wants to wants to go see her, so let's go ahead and head up there. We actually do want to do that. It looks like our beans are ready for collection, so let me just do that.
Good day.
I managed to secure an appointment to meet up with Takakura-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? Alright, let's go do this.
Thank you.
I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I'll contact Takakura-san now. So you'd like me to try this? Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it that you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura Foods. I see. That includes you, Takakura-san. That's quite cruel. My apologies. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is... Alright, I'm here for you. Right, I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here to talk today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain. And I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make. What?
Excuse me?
I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing the cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just like his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you'd like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumor of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Well, I'm sure you'll do great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb. Thank you very much. And it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugimura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed, but it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Huh? Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? He's a jerk! I hate him. I think he's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife, either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my actions is me. Not my father, not Sugimura-san. I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you'd become such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Sugimura-san made with my father? He said the reparations would be immense if I refused the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document? Huh? Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. And neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying and may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done. I promise. Thank you.
My thanks.
Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takamura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugimura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though. Thank you, Akira-kun. You did amazing. You did too, you know? Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need my help. I'll be there for you. Alright. So we've hit rank 9, and we get Protect, so she can now shield Joker from a fatal attack.
Alright.
Oh, that reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Alright, so at this point, if you want to date Haru, you can. Why do you think? So, you can say I like you too, Haru, which you'll start dating her, but I'm gonna say he saw us as good friends. Effectively turning down the final woman in my life.
Yes.
Except for one, which we're not gonna get to yet. Okay. You're probably right. I mean, that's all we are, so... Anyway, I should go study. I have entrance exams coming up, so I don't really have time to be sitting around here. But, thank you for today. Just rejected her, and yeah, that wasn't good. I guess I should head home. Just rejected her, and I guess that was, well, that was kind of mean, really. Sorry for the sudden call. There's something I really wanted to tell you. After we met, Takakura-san told me my grandfather's blend recipe. I'm brewing some in my room right now, and it smells amazing. If only you could smell it too. You want to say, you sound so happy. I have no idea why I go from the bottom up, by the way. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. I'd never have found the courage to do any of this if I was alone. I just have given up without trying, and never find out how Takakura-san was feeling about any of this. So I hope you'll indulge a small gift for fighting at my side through it all. Okay, good night. We have one more rank to go for her, and then we are basically done, except for strength.
Ah, you're back.
Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. That's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Akira's identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Yeah, it does, actually. I was wondering that myself. It felt as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yep, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this don't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
They're right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here?
Okay, so I think this is one of the first times that they kind of mentioned this, kind of as, not subtly, but like blatantly mentioned that things seem to die down around scandals and stuff very quickly, and that's not normal. December has begun. Around this time of year, people worry about money and winter bonuses roll in. After examining various companies, we discovered that most bonuses are smaller than last year. Many blame the government for the state of the economy, which will be a challenge to rebuild. I want a bonus too. If I work hard, will you give me one? For the record, and this is just gonna be like just a statement from me, this game is hitting a little too close for comfort these days. Like, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna head in here because I want to, speaking of the city armor, I completely forgot that I wanted to come over here and actually sell it. We could actually go wash it too if we wanted to, but I'm just gonna sell all the clothes that I have for a little bit of money. Let's check the prizes. I don't think there's anything new, but we could actually how much are these? I can actually pick up some of these. Let's pick up a couple more of the ultimate sprays to lower down yeah, the stats of one foe. So let's go ahead and do that. And today what I want to do is I actually want to head back to the back towards where the darts are, because what I want to do is just work on playing darts with friends at this point. So if we head in and play some darts, we can, I think we can check in here
What do you want to do?
where we're at with our baton pass. So like, as you can see, On's at max, Makoto's at max. We have Ryuji, Morgana, Yusuke, and Haru to get up to 3. So I'm gonna play with Morgana, and then I'll just meet you guys at the end of this.
Hey!
Not bad.
All right, and with Morgana and now Yusuke, we have rank 3 baton pass, which would be great. I think we're only missing a couple now,
Nice!
and we did really well there, so that was all good. Let's just move on here. So we got a little bit of proficiency, a little bit more proficiency.
I had so much fun.
Get a little bit of boost with everybody that we don't necessarily
That should do it
need,
for now.
but that's okay.
Goodbye. Well then.
There's only 2 weeks left before the election. You better take this seriously. So basically for today, we have Makoto wants to go into the palace. We're not going to do that. We're going to finish up stuff with Haru is what we're going to do. So let's actually head down and watch the news first. There we go. Hey there, welcome to our feature on beautiful women thriving in tough workplaces. Our guest today is Yukari Takeba, who's become a breakout hit on superhero shows before even finishing college. Oh, she plays Pink Argus on that one show, right? Yukari, huh? That name sounds familiar. All right, let's go ahead and finish up this social link with Haru.
Good day. Huh?
So I went over to the company the other day and I have some news. Are you free to speak today?
Thank you.
I'd like to drink a nice cup of boss's coffee. Could we head to the Blonde?
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. Well, I'm heading home now. Close up shop for me, will you?
I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company. And even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first. But in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
You've done great.
All that nervousness was exhausting. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
I'm sure you'll succeed. With money, there's really no cap, so...
But when you say that, I feel like it will actually happen. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at LeBlanc in the meantime.
If you want.
The coffee I had after spending the night crying. Its warmth permeated through my body. I hope to open a store where others can feel that warmth. Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. I'm so glad I met you. At first, it was nice having someone that understands me. But now, it's much
Even if you did
more.
reject me, you jerk.
There may be times where people resent me for it. But as long as you're here, I'll be okay. You know, I'd like to return the favor. If you ever find yourself in trouble, I'll be there for you. Feel free to rely on me from now on. I have the strength to help you. I can sense it.
All right.
I am
And with
thou.
that, we pretty much
Thou
finished
art
all of
I.
our
Thou
external
hast turned
confidants
a
except
vow
for the
into a
twins.
blood oath.
So we're gonna be heading into
Thy bond shall become
Shido's
the
dungeon
wings of
real quick here.
rebellion and
And
break
during
the
that
yoke
time
of
in
thy
there, we
heart.
actually want to work on some of
Thou
our
hast awakened the
social links. And in
ultimate
fact,
secret of
or
the
strength social
Empress,
link. And in fact,
granting
what I
thee
might do is even
infinite
before we
power.
go in there, we'll probably go do some of that. All right, and so her
All right.
persona
All right.
is going to change as well. Also, creepy as heck.
I feel as though I've been reborn. This is my new
Yeah, but
power.
your skirt's creeping me out. Anyway,
All right.
so I don't know, but she looks really cool, but the whole turning skull thing creeps me out. It's creepy in combat too.
When I open my cafe, I'll let you be my first customer.
All right, I look forward to that. I'll bring you a present.
I can't wait. My, look at the time. We've been speaking for quite a while. I should be going now.
Bye, I guess.
Take care.
Off she goes. I walked Haru to the station. And she learns Evade Nuke, which, let's go ahead and replace Fast Heal. It should be fine. There's a variety of things I'm worried about, and that's not it at the moment.
Ah, you're back.
All right, we got an instant message from... Really? Of all the things I get a message for, they want me to go work? Yeah, no, I died. Did you oh no, they don't actually remember that. Did we watch this? Right, yeah, we did. Okay. So, I'm gonna save here and just take a pause. We have tonight to do whatever we want, because tomorrow we're gonna be going into the dungeon and we're gonna be basically just one-shotting it and doing everything all at once as far as we possibly can. So that'll make that a lot easier. I am done with, actually let me check out my confidants now. These two are story-based, so we can't increase them. This one is story-based, we can't increase it. This is the one we have to go work on. Everything else is maxed and we're done. Except for Faith. Now, hers is only 5 ranks. We're not going to be able to do anything with this for another month, so don't really worry about that. But there is more to that. There's more story coming up regarding regarding her. So I hope you guys are ready, because next time, I'm just gonna stop here, and next time we're gonna be going into the dungeon, taking care of the strength stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Hoodie included.